The Enigma of the Wagner Rebellion, a Russian tale of intrigue and suspense. In an unexpected turn of events, Russia found itself embroiled in a whirlwind of chaos, as the infamous mercenary leader, Yevgeny Prigozhin, orchestrated an insurrection that left the nation on edge. For 24 hours, bewilderment and uncertainty plagued the nation, as armored vehicles rumbled across the country, seemingly headed towards the heart of power, Moscow. Tensions mounted as President Vladimir Putin accused his former ally of betrayal, and the specter of a coup loomed ominously. Yet, in a bizarre twist, the rebellion fizzled out as quickly as it had begun, with Prigozhin ordering his forces to return to base. The mastermind behind the Wagner mercenary group, Prigozhin had played a critical role in Russia's military campaign in Ukraine. However, a rift between him and Russian military leaders escalated into a full-blown revolt when they sought to incorporate his forces into their command structure. The ensuing Wagner exodus from Ukraine into Russia seemed to signal a turning point in the conflict. The world watched with bated breath as the Wagner convoy advanced towards Moscow, only for the situation to be defused by none other than Belarus leader Alexander Lukashenko. Was it all merely a ploy, or was there more to the story than meets the eye? With Prigozhin exiting the stage and heading to Belarus, his role in both the war and Russia remains shrouded in mystery. The feud between Prigozhin and Russia's military leaders had reached the boiling point, with the mercenary leader accusing them of inadequately supplying his forces. Despite Putin's support of their effort to integrate the mercenaries into the regular military, Prigozhin staunchly refused. In a stunning display of defiance, the Wagner leader launched a scathing critique of the war, accusing military officials of deception and self-promotion. As accusations flew and tensions escalated, Prigozhin announced his march for justice and called for others to join his cause. As Wagner forces moved through Russian territory, taking control of key locations, the nation's security services sprang into action. Putin himself appeared on television, stern and resolute, denouncing the rebellion as treason. In response, Prigozhin denied betrayal and broke with his previous restraint by directly criticizing the president. The armored march continued, and for several hours, it seemed as though Putin's grip on power was slipping. However, in an astonishing turn of events, Belarus Lukashenko announced a deal that brought the crisis to an abrupt end. Prigozhin would leave for Belarus, and his fighters would be granted amnesty and given the opportunity to join the Russian military. With the dust settling, questions remain as to what this chaotic episode means for Putin's rule. On one hand, the president appears weakened, his authority challenged by an erstwhile ally. On the other, the Russian people have glimpsed an alternative to Putin's leadership, one marked by turmoil and anarchy. Whether this strange saga has ultimately weakened or strengthened Putin's position remains uncertain. However, with the enigmatic Yevgeny Prigozhin out of the picture, Russia's future hangs in the balance as the consequences of this extraordinary insurrection continue to unfold.